Get your hands up! Hey, hands up! He's gonna take off.
And he may TC again right now.
I don't know, man. Trying to see if I can get a pulse.
Who's the driver? The one that takes off? Motherfucker.
Shut the hell up.
That wasn't me.
A police helicopter circles over Oakland. Below it, a gray Infiniti speeds through city streets, pushing past 90 miles per hour. Officers have already called off the chase once, but the driver isn't stopping. In just a few moments, this pursuit will spiral out of control, and a man standing on a neighborhood sidewalk, completely uninvolved, will be killed. What started as a routine attempt to stop a vehicle is about to end in tragedy. In the early evening hours of May 2025, officers identified a gray Infiniti G35 linked to a prior felony evading case. When they attempted a traffic stop, the driver refused to pull over. Instead, he accelerated.
They're pulling into the gas station, CHP gas station right off your right, far right side.
Going to a gas station now, off to the unit's right.
Alright, CHP has a visual of him.
CHP has a visual of them.
Going 0410, it's going to be a match.
0410 is the match. Do you want to clear?
Hey, it looks like they're parking right now at the liquor store, guys, if you guys can get in behind them.
Negative on the closer street.
Alright, they're about to nose into the liquor store right now, and they're coming to a stop if you want to get in behind them. We're recording.
Air 37 coming to a stop at the liquor station store and you're recording.
Air 37, vehicle's taking off.
Vehicle's taking off.
Coming back out to 102 going southbound.
Behind the wheel was 18-year-old Eric Scott Hernandez Garcia. Within seconds, the situation escalated to a high-speed pursuit. The Infiniti tore through city streets before merging onto Interstate 880, reaching speeds reported over 90 miles per hour. At that point, due to the danger posed to the public, ground units disengaged. But the pursuit didn't fully end. A police helicopter continued tracking the vehicle from above. For the next several minutes, officers monitored from the air, waiting for the driver to slow down or stop. Roughly 15 minutes later, the Infiniti exited the freeway and returned to surface streets in Oakland. Near the area of 5th Avenue, the vehicle pulled to the curb. For a brief moment, it looked like the situation might be over. The driver stepped out of the car. Officers began moving in, but as units approached, everything changed again.
Alright, we're slowing right now, maybe parking. Alright, we're parking, 1844 5th. We're mid-block between 19th and 18th. Parked on the east side of the street.
Parking 1844 5th between 18th and 19th on the east side of the street.
Get your hands up! Hey, hands up! He's gonna take off.
Alright, vehicle is away. We just made a left turn. Next immediate left CHP. And
They made a right turn.
Immediate right. Next immediate right. We're making our northbound on.
Hernandez Garcia suddenly got back into the vehicle and sped off, reigniting the pursuit. Moments later, the Infiniti collided with a Toyota Sienna minivan. The impact was enough to halt the pursuit again. The occupants of the minivan suffered only minor injuries. At that point, it could have ended there. But it didn't.
Northbound on Park. And Air, do you want to clear?
Hey, firm. He just TC'd 21st at Newton. 21st at Newton.
TC 21st at Newton and units on the Bronx filter traffic.
Alright, CHP's going out with it right now. I need someone, start 1141, park at East 21st.
Now, heading eastbound on East 21st Street, the vehicle picked up speed once more. Aerial footage later captured what happened next. As the Infiniti approached a curve near 12th Avenue, the driver lost control. The car veered across lanes. It struck a street tree, then slammed into a parked vehicle.
He was rounding a corner as he went head-on with a vehicle coming out to the intersection. And he made TC again right now. 12th Avenue.
Easy again at 12th Avenue.
The force of the impact tore a fire hydrant from the ground. The hydrant was launched into the air with violent force. On the sidewalk nearby were two pedestrians. They had no warning. In the final moments before impact, one of them, 40-year-old Dr. Marvin Boomer, a teacher and coach at Castlemont High School, reacted. Known in his community and deeply respected by his students, Boomer made a split-second decision. According to witness accounts, he pushed his partner, Nina Woodruff, out of the way. The hydrant struck him. He was killed at the scene. Woodruff survived, later saying that without his actions, she likely would not have. Boomer's death came just one day before Castlemont's graduation, turning what should have been a moment of celebration into one of grief for the entire school community. Within moments, officers converged on the scene, but the driver didn't stay. He fled on foot. Body-worn camera footage captures the chaotic aftermath.
Where the fuck is he? Give me updates.
First at 12.
Where is he?
Fire hydrant. I may have a full bill.
Fuck, dude.
Made me rip my fucking pants, dude. That wasn't me. Shut up.
One in custody.
That wasn't me, though.
Yeah. Bro, I saw you in the car already, guys.
Stand up. Can I answer something? No, I'm just fine. Can you pick up my pants? You want to pick up your plate that you grabbed? Can you pick up my pants? No. Can you guys pick up my pants? Hey, they went with that car down there?
Yeah. You good? Yeah?
I was just giggling to ask.
Units advising code for
You have the right to the presence of an attorney before my law enforcement, you understand? Now, a court attorney, one will be appointed to you. Free of charge, you understand? You have any right to mind? You want to make a statement?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's your statement?
So right now I was at the store, right?
Yeah, where I saw you?
Yeah.
Where you looked at us? Yeah.
I have no license.
Okay.
I haven't issued the car or anything.
Okay. What is it?
The car was stolen about a week ago.
Stolen car from your mom?
No, I have permission to drive it. Just right now.
for that fire hydrant was sheared off.
Because the car was stolen about 2 weeks ago. Stolen?
Water
You see the car they damaged the car. We have pictures of the car being damaged. We had to get it repaired.
Okay. So you're driving in, you have a license.
Yeah,
I'm going to pull to the liquor store, and then me and my partner pull up right
I was
alongside you.
Yes, sir.
And we turn on our lights.
Yes, sir. I was
And then you
nervous.
ran from us, right?
I was nervous.
Because you were nervous.
It's my first time getting pulled over.
Because, well, the first time you got caught.
No, my first time getting pulled
Well,
over.
the reason why we went to pull you over is because
Can I
it's a
ask?
wanted car for fleeing.
When? That's the thing. We haven't been using the car because it was stolen. That's the thing. And right now I was scared.
Yeah, you were scared. That's why you ran from us.
Yeah, I'm
That's
scared.
why you crashed into those people over there. That's why you crashed into that fire hydrant.
I was scared. What? Have you not been scared before? Like, it's my first time.
Sure, I get scared all the time. You scared me driving the way you were driving. I was scared the whole time. I was scared when you were running away from us.
I noticed something, but like, I was nervous when I get pulled over.
So the first time you got pulled over, you were all right?
No, but I was nervous.
Well,
Hernandez Garcia was quickly detained and taken into custody. The scene remained active, with first responders rushing to the victims, damaged vehicles scattered across the street, and shaken witnesses trying to process what they had just seen. One witness later told investigators that Nina Woodruff, injured and in shock, attempted to go inside their home after the crash, but they stopped her after seeing the severity of her injuries. They described the victims being ejected from a vehicle during the crash. But investigators later determined that Dr. Marvin Boomer and Nina Woodruff had been pedestrians standing nearby when the fire hydrant was torn from the ground and sent into their path.
You said you might have witnessed?
Okay, what I saw was the car was coming up from there, like driving. I don't know how fast, because I was just so happened to be walking up these stairs.
Yeah.
And I turned, and he flew, like once he hit the tree, like he flew from the car and like was in our rail. I just know that he was probably speeding up our hill over there. And there was a lady in the car with him, and her arm was broken, and they rushed her off to the hospital. I know that. And
I couldn't tell whether she was dry. She came and talked to me.
Okay.
She wanted to come in.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't let her in. But she's bleeding real bad.
Okay.
But
She didn't bleed him? Okay.
She
This all makes sense.
she got out of the car.
Yeah,
Okay.
she got out of the car.
She was in that
And
car.
yeah.
Are you certain she was?
No, she wasn't. Yeah, I saw the ring footage.
Okay. She was
Yeah, they were pets.
She had to be in there.
No, they were both pets.
There was nobody else. And then she was trying to help him.
Yeah, she was trying to get him off our rail, and I don't know if he was like still alive at that point, but that's when our neighbors came and they all got him
Out of the rail.
laid out of the rail and laid him on our porch. And
I thought he was still living. I didn't know.
I know.
He had no.
Okay.
but
All right. If I have any questions, is it okay if I contact your mom?
yeah,
And if I have any questions for you, you mind if I...
I'm the grandma.
Okay, sounds good. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
thank you.
Following his arrest, Hernandez Garcia was charged with multiple felonies, including vehicular manslaughter, evading police, and hit and run. At his arraignment, he was ordered held without bail. As of early 2026, the case remains ongoing, with court proceedings continuing and no final verdict publicly reported. Meanwhile, the victim's family has taken legal action, pursuing a wrongful death lawsuit related to the incident. Everything went wrong in just a few minutes. A driver chose not to stop. A pursuit escalated. A crash that could have ended it didn't. And seconds later, on a neighborhood sidewalk, a completely uninvolved man was caught in the path of something he never saw coming. Dr. Marvin Boomer didn't know that this would be the moment his life ended, but in the final seconds, he made a choice to protect someone else. That decision saved a life. Thank you for watching Fatal Impact. Please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more in-depth reports on the issues shaping our world. Stay informed and drive safely.